Some crazy Puerto Rican here, and I am back. My first video of 2016 on the 28th or 29th, depending when this uploads, of January. So yeah, today I am here to give you my expectations for the comic book movies, for basically geek movies of 2016. And you know, this is a big year for comic book movies. And yeah, let's get started. The first one I'm going to talk about is Deadpool, which comes out in actually like 2 weeks. And Deadpool it's like a legendary marketing campaign, and I think that this movie will bring the Merc with a mouth justice, because X-Men Origins Wolverine, you can get that shit out of here, because that movie was just horrible. And I think Deadpool will be a great movie. It is shorter. It's going to be shorter than most comic book movies, coming in at 1 hour and 40 minutes. But, it doesn't matter. I think it's going to be good, and I think we might even get a Deadpool sequel if this one does really good. And I hear they're gonna have a post-credit scene, so I don't know. I know that there has been surprise screening at cons, and I haven't been there, so I have to wait till February 11th, because in Puerto Rico we get it a day before. And yes, so yeah, the next comic book movie after Deadpool is the one which is literally either a hit or a miss. There's not gonna be an in-between, and I'm talking about Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, I mean, the trailers hype it up, and as a comic book fan, you're like, oh shit, that looks good, but they're adding so many characters that you're like, you've only had one movie before, and that's Man of Steel. You haven't developed these characters, and I know for sure Wonder Woman's gonna be there, and it would be cool, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, but they're gonna add Aquaman. I hear they're gonna add Flash and Cyborg, and it's like, I'm trying not to be a Marvel fanboy here, but Marvel, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they had 5 movies before they made the Avengers, including 2 Iron Man movies. It was Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, and Captain America the First Avenger, and then they came in with the Avengers. And that's why I'm worried about Batman v Superman, because the only character that's developed is basically Superman, and we're gonna get some development for Batman and a little bit of Wonder Woman. But in my opinion, what should have happened is first the Man of Steel, then Wonder Woman, then make a Batman film, finally then make Batman v Superman, and have a cameo appearance, maybe like the Flash and Cyborg, which I think will happen because they haven't been shown in any of the trailers. And then make a Flash movie, then make a Cyborg movie, and then move on to the Justice League. I know it's a lot, but Justice League is kind of rushing, and from what I've heard, they're not connecting the TV universe, and that's really what worries me. I mean, I really want this movie to be good. That's the thing. I really want this movie to be good, and that's why I'm really worried about it. So yeah. So after Batman v Superman in March, we're gonna get Captain America Civil War, and you have no idea how hyped I am for that. I read the comic, which is amazing. You should really read that comic. The trailer looks amazing. Spider-Man, we're gonna finally see my favorite comic book character of all time in there. Of course, it's just gonna be like a couple of scenes. He's not going to be in the whole movie like in the comic, which he was a big part of the comic. But I understand that, Marvel and Sony are not the best of friends, And I also think that they should have stuck with the Amazing Spider-Man and let Andrew Garfield come into the movie, and that would have made it better, or because he's already developed, and having a Spidey in there out of nowhere, it's like, okay. But anyways, I'm really hyped. I really hope Tom Holland beats Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and especially Andrew Garfield, which I really loved the Amazing Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, even more than Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2. No matter what people say, that's my opinion. So yeah, Captain America: Civil War. I really don't know. Well, in the comic, there's a death, but I'm not gonna say who it is. But in here, they say it's gonna be three. Like, there's gonna be multiple deaths. So I don't know, but I'm hyped as fuck about that. So yeah. And after Captain America: Civil War, literally a couple of weeks after, we're gonna get what I think is gonna be the best comic book movie of 2016, and I'm talking about X-Men Apocalypse. X-Men Apocalypse looks amazing. The trailer looks amazing. It's the cast from Days of Future Past. Well, not the old cast, the new cast, but it looks great. I really hope it's great. That's a movie that it's great. I'm a little worried about it, but it's not that much. I really think it's gonna be like Days of Future Past, a really good X-Men movie. And yeah, Apocalypse, man. It's like everyone is fucking them up. Like, I heard, who was it? Darkseid was the one who's gonna appear in the DC universe. I'm sorry, I'm more a Marvel guy. I'm really sorry. I do love DC, but I don't know much about the villains in DC except the mainstream ones. But yeah, Darkseid's gonna appear. I think it's Darkseid in the DC universe. And in the Marvel not cinematic universe is gonna be Apocalypse, and in the Marvel cinematic universe is Thanos. It's like the big guys are gonna fuck you up. So yeah, it's gonna be freaking great. I really love it. And after that, we're gonna get the comic book movie that probably no one asked for: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Out of the Shadows. Now, I do know that the first one by Michael Bay, well, he was the producer, but whatever. The first one by Michael Bay, a lot of people don't like it, but it's not good as a movie, but as a Ninja Turtle movie, it's pretty decent, and I like it. And this one looks great, actually. The turtles look different. It's somehow, I don't know how, but the turtles look different. So yeah, they look great. The turtles look great. The movie looks really good, and can't wait for it. And after that, we are gonna have to wait till August for our next comic book movie. But it is probably gonna be it's my most anticipated comic book movie of the year, and that is Suicide Squad. Now, I haven't read the Suicide Squad comics, but from what I've seen from the 2 trailers they've shown, it looks amazing. Jared Leto nailed it as the Joker. Harley Quinn nailed it. Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie nailed it as Harley Quinn. And they look great. The trailers look great. They look like they're the characters. And I know I said I'm not a big DC fan, but I know how Harley and Joker are, okay? I've read some of their comics. And I actually want to read The Killing Joke, which I'm going to order because I want to read it and have a physical copy too. And I can't wait for The Killing Joke movie, which is going to be rated R and voiced by Mark Hamill himself. And yeah, Suicide Squad looks great. I can't wait for it. And yeah, after that, the movie that says it's for October 7th, but it starts production in March, Gambit. I think they're going to push that movie to 2017, because the Gambit movie, it starts production in March. Yes, the movie is probably going to be shot in from March till May or to June, of course, but then editing and all that, I just don't want it to be rushed. I want the Gambit to be good. So yeah, and oh my god, Channing Tatum is in it. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it looks. I can't say anything because I haven't seen any trailers, any art for it, so I really can't say anything for the Gambit. And yeah, after that, we got Doctor Strange, and I am hyped up for that. I'm really hyped up for that because I know we're gonna get another of the Infinity Gems in that movie. That's obvious, but I'm really hyped because it's like Ant-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know shit about Doctor Strange. I saw him in a panel in the Civil War comic, but that was quick. I don't know much about him, especially since I've been reading mostly the Secret Wars storyline. And yes, I don't remember if he appears. I was reading the Secret Wars, but I don't remember very well if he appears. And I really don't like. It doesn't interest me that much yet in the comics. So, Doctor Strange, I'm hyped for it, but I don't know. I haven't read any comics, so I don't know anything about Doctor Strange. And yeah, the last movie, which is technically not a comic book movie, Star Wars Rogue One. Star Wars Rogue One is what happens in between episodes 3 and 4. It's about these rebels trying to steal the plans for the Death Star. And it looks like I've seen some pictures and it looks great. They haven't dropped any trailers. Vader's gonna be in it, and he's gonna be voiced by his original voice actor, James Earl Jones. Sorry, I almost forgot about his name. But yeah, I really can't wait for that movie. Honestly, 2016 is great for movies. In my opinion, quality-wise, it's gonna be the first one, X-Men Apocalypse, then Deadpool, followed by Captain America Civil War, then Doctor Strange, Suicide Squad, and finally Batman v Superman. But that's just me. Star Wars Rogue One, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be up there with those movies. But I just put the comic book movies in that list. So yeah. Anyways, tell me your thoughts. What do you think are gonna be the best movies of 2016 comic book wise? And which one are you most hyped up for? And sorry for not making a video in like a month. I've been busy, and I'm now getting more into comics. Don't worry, I'm still watching anime, but I'm watching less anime, reading more comics, and yeah. Anyways, tell me your thoughts below on what's going to be the best superhero movie of 2016, and yeah, later guys.